Hey everybody, welcome back to Global Conflict TCG. Got Ryan here. Been a couple weeks since I've done a video, but figured I'd give you guys an update on what I've been working on with Global Conflict. I've actually spent the last couple of weeks just working on Global Conflict TCG Online. So I've been working to make this game to actually bring my physical card game into Unity and to make it into an online game. It's something I wanted to do for like the last couple of years, but I just never dived into it, but now I'm here. I'm in it. Like I'm working on it. So here we are. So I hope you guys like this kind of stuff. It is related to my TCG. This is actually going to be my TCG but online. So I'm all about this stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I love to do. So check it out. This is what I got. So here's my main screen here. It's not done, but when you open up the game, like this will be the main screen that you see. Got the big logo. I'll have some buttons up top. I haven't put those on my other. I have another version of this game that I'm working on, which is a 2D version. This is the 3D version I'm showing you, but the 2D version, the menu, I already have it built out. But I got like buttons up top and things like and menus and things like that. But yeah, check it out. So this is the main screen that we're going to do. It's not done yet. But what I'm going to show you now is the game board that I've been working on. So this is a 3D game board. I kind of took some inspiration from, a little bit from like Hearthstone in a way, or from like Pokemon TCG Online. But I added my own touch to it and tried to make it kind of like a more of like a live battlefield with like little animations and things happening in the background. So I hope you guys like it. I love it. Like I've had a lot of fun making this game board. Turn off the 2D. Go ahead and pop this up, and here it is. Bam! This is the Global Conflict TCG game board that I plan on using for my online game. It'll look kind of something like this. And so let me go to full screen. So let's check it out. This is the game board. So this is how it's going to look online. You can see here the airfield. This is going to be the base, or if you want to equate it to Pokemon, it would be like your bench, where you put your benched units or your reserve units. The middle of the battlefield is going to be for your active units, and then you got some space here for your deck and your discard pile, and then you got space over here for your prize cards. And then same thing for your opponent. They got their base over here, active units, prize cards, and then their discard pile and their deck. But take a look at it, like I said, I didn't want like a really like plain playing board. I wanted like some little animations and just try to make it look like a battlefield. Thought it'd be more fun. But man, I've had a blast putting this thing together. It's really easy to do. So the game board itself is just a 3D cube that I stretched out to like 100 by 100 meters. Um, and so and then I have like a prop table, so you can see I put these are just a bunch of prop tables that I blew up. So if these were in like real life, these tables would be something like 300 meters long, 100 meters wide, be like the size of an aircraft carrier. so if this was real life, yeah, it'd be like an aircraft carrier holding this game board. But yeah, so this is it. It's just a game board, the 3D object put together, and then I added some textures and some props to give it some life and some personality. So what's cool, about the base, I have the airfield here, got the hangar with the air traffic controller tower, got some watchtowers, little medical tent, got some like pillbox or some covers, little satellites, burning buildings, burning tanks. Got this tank just smoking over here. We got bricks and debris on the ground, broken cars, got a Humvee on fire. You can see the dust particles, like there's a dust bowl effect that I have going across the battlefield. Just really trying to give it like that desert battlefield type of feel to it. Got a little pond, little oasis here. We got a couple of porta potties on the side, make it realistic. Got some rockets, little tent. Um, got a drone control box here. Obviously, you won't really see this stuff when you're playing the game, but just to show you some of the detail of this map, debris, rubble, things like that, fire, smoke. I've had a blast putting this thing together. Almost like inspires me to make my own like RTS style game or like a first person shooter. It's kind of set up perfect for it, really. Like especially RTS, like RTS style games like Command and Conquer and Red Alert is something I'd love to make someday. Let me know. Actually, drop a comment or like the video. Let me know if you guys would be interested in an RTS global conflict real time strategy game. If that's something that interests you, let me know. I think it interests me. I might want to give it a shot someday. But yeah, here's your opponent's side of the battlefield. They got their same base over here, got the same spot for the active units, decks, discard piles, things like that. Oh, sorry, I'm like swinging around. There we go. They got their own tent, got some rockets. They also got a couple porta potties. They got a fuel tank, things like that. I'm even thinking too of adding like some animations, like having some characters run around the battlefield with guns and shooting and things like that, or having like helicopters fly across the battlefield and like land on the helicopter pad or something like that. I think that'd be kind of neat too. But let me know, what do you guys think? Is this something that interests you? It definitely interests me. I've had a blast making this game so far. As far as the rest of the games, like the logic and things like that, I'm still working on that kind of stuff. Like I said, I have a separate project where I'm working on Global Conflict TCG, but not in 3D like this, but more of a 2D project. And I'm using that as like a test bed to make the logic of the game and to do all the scripting that's required to make this game work. So I'll provide more videos down the line when I get further progress on that side. Um, but yeah, like I'm super motivated. I really, really want to get this project off the ground. I think that this is something that'd be a lot of fun to play. And let me know what you guys think. So let's go ahead and hop out. And so you're probably wondering, like, well, okay, here's the game board. What about like, how is it going to look with the cards? So to answer that question, I'm going to show you. So I do have some test cards. We'll go ahead and highlight them. I actually just have them inactive right now. So bam, there we go. Cards are live. And so let's go ahead and click off of that. And then we'll go back to full screen. Here you go. This is Global Conflict TCG. This is what it's kind of sort of what it's going to look like. You can see here you got your hand. So from like this is from, obviously from the player's perspective. Um, very similar to Pokemon TCG Online. You got your hand where you see like the top half of the card. So maybe it's might be more like that. And then you got your base. You got your discard pile. So this actually should be flipped over. You got your deck, prize cards on this side. You got your base upgrade card on the left side, and then of course your active unit, and then exact mirror, your opponent has the same thing, same setup. But this is my take on it. This is what I'm really interested in. Like I said, I wanted to do an online game, but not just have it be not have it be boring or just play on a plain playing surface. I wanted to make a game board with a little bit more character, a little more style. So this is my take on it. This is the desert battlefield. I'm actually working on another battlefield that's going to be more of like excuse me, like a forest mountain type area. So that'd be kind of cool too. But this is the desert battlefield, and so if we get a little bit closer, you can see that the cards they're literally 3D objects in space. Like they cast a shadow, they just float above the battlefield. So maybe it's kind of creepy looking. Looks like giant UFO cards. I don't know, but this is my take on it. I think it's really cool. I'm definitely interested in finishing this project. I think it'll be really, really fun to play. But yeah, I'll keep this video short. I hope you guys like it. This is what I've been working on so far. Of course, I got to refine the cards a little bit better, but um, you know, it's fun. Just been putting this together, and hopefully someday soon I'll have a working card game to share with you guys. And then eventually, if everything works out great, or I can get this thing to work the way that it should, I would love to release it onto Steam and iOS, Android, things like that. So hope you guys like it. This is where I've been at for the last couple weeks, just working on this stuff. Stay tuned for future videos because getting back to the actual physical card game, I actually got my starter decks in the mail today. So I'm going to be doing an opening of my first two starter decks. And then I also received a couple booster packs. So these are, I'm going to do opening videos for those. And so there's more to come for Global Conflict. The physical card game is, like I said, extremely close to being released. This is actually my third and final print run. I think I'm done. I'll do the opening videos for those. Everything all goes well, then I'll release them for sale on the Game Crafter. And then, on the side, while I'm working on the physical card game, I'm also working on this project in Unity, bringing Global Conflict, to the digital realm, making it an online game. So I hope you like it. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, if you're interested in Global Conflict, or you're just interested in how I'm going to make this game and bring it to life, go ahead and subscribe, because anything related to this game is going to end up on YouTube. I'm not really putting this out there to anywhere else. except for maybe Twitter, um, which you can find my Twitter handle on my YouTube page. But yeah, like stay tuned, subscribe, check it out. And then on the Unity dev side, if there's anybody that ever watches this and you have any tips on how I could bring this game to life, or you have any knowledge that you might want to share with me about scripting and how to make a turn-based game TCG like this, hit me up. I'm all ears. We'd love to chat. So that's all I got. Take care. Stay tuned. Subscribe, subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.